YouTube because mostly I'm going live on Facebook, but this time I come live. Nowadays, I'm coming live in on YouTube. So the thing is, today I'll talk about the country that I'm living, Bangladesh, and the political situation currently. Back camera. So my back camera is quite better than the front camera. There is a dust. So you can see the bridge and the water. There is a river called Meghna Bridge and the Meghna River, and we have a lot of factories on the bank in the bank of the river. So it's very important in our country to have a lot of river. As we have a lot of rivers, we are benefited. We are really benefited by the river. So we are really grateful to the nature. That means to Allah. As I'm a Muslim, so Allah is the most merciful, the most. We can say Alhamdulillah. And this is a road under the river, under the bridge, and over the bridge there is a road. It has gone to Chittagong, Chittagong and the Cox's Bazar. And okay, now today I'll talk about the political turmoil in our country. The 5th August, our former Prime Minister Begum Sheikh Hasina, she has fled the country, and it was India. She's now staying there, and it's been more than a month we have been passing. And the thing is, the situation is not a very like politically it's not good, politically, and the protest that's happening around the country every single day. Like from the beginning, everyone they have the demand. They are just on the street, and they are just blocking the road, and then they are just raising their voice against their what happened to them before, or the ones some the higher grades in their in the job. So their salary will increase as well. So everyone in this situation, they want to increase their salary, especially to get to get a higher grade, especially. They are protesting. We did too. So that's why the current government, the interim government now controlling the country, running the country, they are really busy with curbing the protests, especially close to the chief advisor and the secretariat building. So that's why what we are doing. The political situation is quite bad in our country now, and the election will happen soon. The parliament election, that means changing the government. So now the interim government, after the second, the interim government took power. The chief advisor called Dr. Muhammad Yunus, honorable, and he is now the chief advisor, and the country is going on. So it's okay, but not better. The political and and the situation is not really better. But some ways it is better, but some other ways it is just a less, than, especially the law and enforcement agencies, their power, and it got decreased, and they are just in very much lower power. They are not showing their power. So the people are protesting a lot. They don't care about the police a lot like before, because the police was kind of not in a good situation, because a lot of people being killed, and the police were also using as a the government was using the police as a curbing the protest with some posting like a lot. The posting. The police were posting to the people, especially to post, putting the force a lot to curb the protest and to control the protest. So that's why the police, especially what happened, they are not in a good situation. They can't curb the protest. The people are also not very afraid or scared of them. So that's why in our country the situation is not good about the political and law enforcement. But they declare the election will happen in February. So and after in February, I wish there will be a free and fair election. Then a next government will take the power and control the country, run the country with really right way, and everyone will be happy after that, I think. So the election before the election, they have something to do, like maybe in this month they will declare the election date. The election date and everything about the election, and so there will be a good things happen, I think, after any electrically government will take the power after that. So that's what I'm expecting also. And the Sheikh Hasina, the former government, the prime minister is now in India side today, not today, a few days ago, that it's her own decision whether she wants to stay in India or wants to go somewhere else. They don't care about it a lot. And so this is the road. Another vehicle is just passing through. It's coming and going. The traffic is. So that's the river and the bridge. You can see. And I'm on duty. So my duty is about to end. Well, after now it's 10 to 8. So after 8, I will go from here. So that's it. And thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna leave the video as I don't have a lot of time to do that. And there's a vehicle and everything is quite good. So and also I wish the election will be free and fair and like democratically, like that government will take the power and they will run the country very, very right way, and about everything will be fine in our country as we live in Bangladesh. So we really, really want the country to run in a way that our development will happen and the people will feel safe everywhere, especially the development and the law and order situation will get increased a lot and things like that. So that's all for today, and I'll come again next anytime soon. So goodbye. Take care, everyone. Zul.